Hello, I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts, and I am going to use this paper pad. I purchased it for a custom order that I had, and I won't ever use most of the pages. So I thought I would pop on here and get some pages out, and we will break this down to a usable size, and we'll bust this 12 by 12 paper pad. What I'm going to do is cut them at 3 inches. Okay, so I have 4 3-inch strips. So I'm going to take one strip and I'm going to fold it. Doesn't matter which way you fold it, just fold it in half. Because, you know, sometimes you may want to use this side, but I'm going to use the void. Fold it in half and then take one of the ends and fold it into the fold there, and take the other side and fold it into the fold. So that makes nicely have 3 by 3 squares. So you can go through and just fold them all like that, and then you will have 2, 3, 4, you'll have 12 little 3 by 3 squares. But what I want to concentrate on is just this one strip, and I got my inspiration on Instagram from Album Love Handmade. She did this, and I'm not sure what size she had, but I thought this would be a great way to bust a 12 by 12 paper pad that you're not going to use in any other way. These are really, really white, and as you all know, I don't usually do anything white. At some point in time, I want to make a black and white journal, but not today. So I went ahead and coffee and tea dyed them, which is toffee dyed, and this is what I have to work with. And there's the back, but it won't matter because this side will be glued onto something. So we're going to go over to my crafting desk, get out some stencils and some stamps, and we will see what we can make just with stencils and stamps with our little 3 by 3 squares here. And this was a 12 by 12. Let's put this out really quick. This is a 12 by 12. I would call it a scrap buster because these would be scraps to me until I do something with them. So we're going to bust this 12 by 12 paper pad, making 3 by 3 and stamped images and stenciling. So let's go to the craft desk and we'll see what we can make over there. I have a variety of stamps and stencils and some more stamps here. And I'm just using black soot and vintage photo, just those two for now. But I'm going to go ahead and start off with how many will fit on here. I think I'm going to do like assembly line style. I think that will be fun. And I really love these. I think they're supposed to be medallions, however you say that. But to me, they look like lace. So I'm going to just go ahead and see where that fold is. So we'll have some on each side. Let's just go ahead and do this just lightly. Kind of in the middle, doesn't really matter. And the Instagram account, they used washi tape stickers on them also. I don't have any of those, so I'm just going to use what I have. I'm just going to randomly stencil lightly. So there's some on each of them. There, I think that's good. I think I'm gonna do some up here in the corner. Just so pretty much everywhere it does a little bit of stencil. Not too dark, just a little showing there. That'll be great. That is vintage photo. So let's see what else we want to stamp on here just randomly. This is a texture stamp, so I think that might be fun. Let's go ahead and use Vintage Photo again. Now, I'm not fussed about the, what do you call that? It's not the quality for me, it's just what I like. So I'm going to just randomly stamp on all of them, just a little. I think this is a great way to bust a 12 by 12 paper pad, and you would have all of these 3x3s to build on top of, or you could use them as tiny pockets or tuck spots, or you could layer on top of them, and they'll be already good to go. Let's do one more over here. There, I like that. What else do we want to put on here? Let's do the stitching, but let's do it in black soot. Let's just randomly put some stitching. There we go. That looks good. Oh, let's just go ahead and do it on the top and the bottom. That might be nice. There we go. There, I like that. I like that a lot. Looks really cute. What I'm going to do real quick so you can see the difference, I'm going to ink these up. We're just right here in the middle so you can get more of an idea of what each individual one looks like. There. So we'll have 4 to build on with something else, or you can just use another stamp as a focal point and you'll be done. So let's see, here is a little hat. I think it's cute. Let's use Vintage Photo, see if we can get a good dark print. And let's just put it down here. That's cute. And we will put it up here on this one, just randomly. Over here on this one, whoops, didn't hardly get it on there, but that's okay, no problem. And just half on that way. That's really cute. That makes for that makes for a good background. Let me spit that out so you can understand me. Okay, I like that. That's really cute. Okay, let's put the black soot back over here. And, let's get it back out, the black soot. Let's do, whoops, some spider webs up in the corner, there. That's cute. So all you would really need to do to these maybe is put a focal point down here, or add a label, or add a word. I think this is an amazing idea. And I will try to link the person who inspired me to do this on Instagram. Try to link their video below so you can go check out how they did it. But like I said, they did use some washi stickers on theirs. But look, is that not cute? I love it. I'm gonna put another one on this one. There we go. Yeah, let's just put some more bats. You know me, I love bats. There. Okay, then all you would need to do, you can cut them or tear them, but I know me, I will just tear them apart. Just like that. There, we have 4 little backgrounds. That was really fun, and we're gonna bust this 12 by 12 pad, and I am going to have a drawer full of these awesome stamped backgrounds. We're busting this 12 by 12 paper pad. Very simple, very easy. Just cut it up, and I coffee dyed mine. You do not have to. I use coffee and tea together, so coffee dyed, stencils, and stamps. But you could use stickers or whatever you'd like. And I'm back with Black Whisper Crafts. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful crafty day.